Namaste, namaste, beautiful, wonderful souls. Welcome to this wonderful, beautiful evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I am so excited to be back here, continuing our 5-day series here that we've begun for our whole theme of April, which is Awakening the Healer Within. Welcome everyone. Welcome, Michelle. Thanks for joining. So, as you guys know from a post that I posted here yesterday, we are starting a 5-day live series, my friends. And the 5-day live series, I'm sharing with you all one mechanism, one tool that has helped me, myself, and I really awaken that inner healer within, to use a natural and holistic method to bring peace and inner stillness to your mind, to bring stability and recalibration of energy to your bodies, and to bring the utmost happiness, true fulfillment, and joy, which is what we all deserve because you are all miracles. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for joining, Jackie. Thanks for joining, Darwin. Thanks for joining, Mommy. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining. So yesterday I shared with you all the first tool that I use consistently to continue to help me with this inner present moment awareness, with being able to control the monkey mind and from detoxifying or from toxifying my body, but also from toxifying my life. Because this whole inner work really is something that doesn't stop. We are self-realizing every single day, and through life's experiences we grow, and we have to continuously do this inner work, which in turn will change our outer reality. So today I get to share with you guys the second tool that I use in my day-to-day life that really helps me detoxify, that helps me stay clean in my soul, clean in my mind, and that helps even scientifically with recalibrating the energy in my body. And what I'm talking about today, and many of you guys may actually know about this, many people talk about this, but a lot less people actually do it. But I have become and joined the group that really becomes in doing what I call soak baths with Epsom salt. Hello, thanks for joining. So this is my second tool that I'll be sharing with you guys today that has completely changed my life, that has completely helped me again detoxify from everything that I encounter in my day-to-day life. And so let me explain to you guys a little bit, and if you guys have ever used Epsom salt, please give me a thumbs up or share with me a little bit of your experience as well, because I want to know how you yourself have maybe used it. But Epsom salt is an incredible tool because it actually contains magnesium sulfate, and magnesium sulfate is actually an actual, it's a chemical, right, that is found in our bodies, but that most of us are actually deficient from. We actually don't have enough of the magnesium salt in our bodies. And so what you do is you actually soak. Thanks for the thumbs up, ladies. I'm glad that you guys are actually enjoying it as well. I have tried the lavender flavor, or I guess it is a flavor, and it smells really well, but this one's not bad. It keeps you really clean. I usually just buy them on Amazon, or even Safeway sometimes has them on sale. But magnesium is a very powerful chemical that our bodies are deficient from, and when we soak in these baths, what we're doing is we're allowing our bodies to take in these magnesium chemicals that we really need. And why they're important, my friends: magnesium is actually directly correlated with how our nervous system is affected. So our nervous system is really how we're feeling, our emotional state of being. And so when we take these soaking baths, not only are they relaxing, right, especially if you can do maybe a face mask while you're in there, right, but also you're actually feeding your body these incredible nutrients that it lacks and needs. Many of our Chinese even ancestors used magnesium salt for other healing mechanisms, such as even treating depression, even treating problems with the stomach. So there's a lot of scientific aspects as to why this is actually really good for you. But the second reason that I want to bring to you all, and this is the primary reason that I use Epsom salt, is for more of a spiritual reason. It's for the mystical reason. And what I mean by that is the magnesium sulfate inside this Epsom salt, for me, does something that's very important. And what that does is it called detoxification of energies. So what do I mean by that? You guys know that I'm an avid student and practitioner of a Reiki, and I was taught not only by the Reiki, the practice, but also even by our quantum physics. And if you think about even Einstein, right? Einstein was quoted as saying that Everything is energy. Mass, material is actually energy. Everything in this world vibrates. It vibrates at a certain level. Even your emotional state of being, happiness, peace versus anger, jealousy or envy vibrate at very, very different levels and can be actually measured with today's technology, right? And so what happens is that you, me, we're both human beings, right? We're human beings in this consciousness. And what we do is we go out into this world and we meet other human beings, right? And other human beings are vibrating energy just as we are vibrating energy. And if we ourselves don't protect ourselves with certain tools, which I'll be talking more about that later this week, and if we don't ourselves learn to detoxify from all of the energies that are out in the world by using a mechanism such as this, then we, our own aura, our own energy systems actually become clogged up. They really, really do. I was reading this article, and this may frighten you guys a little bit, but it's the reality. And I guess when I went to Peru, all paradigm shifts were broken, and I really was given this preview to a whole other world, the spiritual world that or a spiritual realm that before I had never had access to. And I was really taken back by how close-minded I was before, and how now I have all this respect for these incredible indigenous people, shamans specifically, who really can tap into other dimensions and can tap into the spirit realm and can really bring messages back from there, right? And so one of the things that we don't understand, and I read an article about this, and it's freaky, it's really, really scary, but there was a shaman that was allowed to enter an asylum where people with mental illness are placed when they're hurting themselves or when they can't be at home. And when the shaman, and a shaman is an indigenous doctor, I would say. And by the way, Deepak Chopra says that the last person in the world you should go see when you're feeling sick is a doctor. So listen to him. And he used to be a doctor, trained by the best here in West. That's the last person you want to go see, because that is the person who's going to label you, put you in a box, and then give you a pill. I'm not saying that not to do that if you're already doing that, but what I'm saying is that our indigenous teachers really teach us to tap into the root of the problem of what's going on, so we don't just put a band-aid on it, right? And so what I've learned, and what I've, especially from shamanism, is that the spirit world does exist. And this article was actually printed, I forgot what scientific magazine, it was actually a medicinal magazine. I'll find it and post it here later. But basically the shaman was allowed to go into this asylum, and what he saw in there was literally spiritual warfare. He saw the people that were in there that were completely either possessed, or there were spirits literally fighting for this person's consciousness. So this world, is what he was explaining, is basically, it's filled with energy, and it's filled with energies perhaps that attach to you, attach to the environment that you're in. And you guys can easily prove that, because think about when you walk into a room and you feel the denseness, you feel the negativity, you feel the pressure. You know, a lot of people nowadays are becoming more intuitive. They're very tapped into their intuition. And even if someone comes to them with like a really happy face, or you know, they come playing this facade, they themselves can feel. Those people are known as empaths. They can really feel the truth of what that person is, right? And a lot of times it doesn't have to do with them. It has to do with the energy that human being is vibrating, that human being is really putting out into the universe. And so what Epsom salt does in a spiritual facet, what it does is it detoxifies you from all of those energies. And don't get this wrong. I mean, people don't intentionally like send you bad energy, or I'm sure there's people that do that, but it's a lot of the times it's not intentional. They themselves don't know that, you know, they're doing this, because we ourselves are not aware all the time of all the pain that we're dealing with and what we're really putting out into this universe. So if you want to be a good leader, I always tell myself this, especially because I am around so many people all day, the best traits of leadership are actually being able to take care of your energy first, to detoxify fully first before going into working and helping others. Because if you yourself are not clean in your energy, then you can toxify others as well. And Epsom salt, that's exactly what it does. Soaking, which is very relaxing, of course. It calms the nerves. It feels like an exorcism, guys. When you guys get in there, I remember the first time I did it, it felt like I was literally oozing out all of this like dark, bad energy, and it was coming from all inside of me. So it felt so good. I felt like, 50 pounds lighter when I was done with that bath. And now, anytime I'm feeling stressed, anytime I'm feeling overwhelmed, anytime that I'm really feeling like I'm not in alignment with myself, I choose to take an Epsom bath, and I choose to really detoxify in that manner to help me, get back into my zone, get back into my fullest power, so I can be a beacon of hope and light for others, and I can go out into this world and really activate my highest energy. So that is my second tool for you guys for tonight, Epsom salt, and it comes very, very appropriate and relevant when today, my friends, the Surgeon General actually just announced, which was very, very sad. There was the Surgeon General, last time they ever did a warning was to warn women about pregnancy and drinking, which was back in 2005. But today, the Surgeon General sent out a warning about how people need to be carrying drug overdose medicine with them, because every 12.5 minutes, somebody dies from an opiate overdose. Every 12.5 minutes. So by the time I'm done with this video, somebody again would have died from an overdose on an opiate. So why awakening the healer within is so important is to prevent things like this. This is a big elephant in the closet. This is a big problem, especially here in Western society, that nobody wants to address. And the thing is that we try to find all of these magic pills to help us find connection, to help us connect back to the truth of who we are, and those magic pills don't exist. It's called the inner work. It's not like you're going to take one Epsom salt and then you're done and you're a magical walking Zen mask. And if that happens to you, fantastic. Please share how you did that, and it can happen to you. It's about doing the inner work daily. It's about having faith in the unknown. It's about letting go of control of the things that you think you should control, because in the end, we don't control it all, anything. We are really humble human beings here that should be grateful every single day for what we're here, that just for the breath, right? For the ability to talk, for the ability to breathe. And if we don't have that outlook in life, then the more we control and the more we try to push our way, the harder life does become. And so I just want to say a quick prayer, a big, if anybody is going through this that if you yourself are going through this, know that you're a miracle, you're a child of God, and that tonight is the night when you will break free from any addictions or anything that holds you back from illuminating your own divinity. If this resonates, please do share with anyone, because we know a lot of people actually need to hear this. Hi there. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you for joining. So please do share with me also your experiences as well. Have you used Epsom salt? Has it worked for you? How long have you used it? Please do some research. Magnesium is an incredible, powerful tool that can help you. And again, it's about doing it consistently, 3 to 5 times a week, as often as you need it, especially if you had a really rough day, or if you had a day full of stress, or if you had a day with a lot of contact with people. It's very, very important that you get back at your own full strength by picking tools like this that are readily available for us right here at our fingertips. So I hope this helped tremendously. Please do share if it resonates with someone that you think may need it. Thank you guys so much, and please join me again tomorrow, where I will be sharing a third tool that I use to awaken the healer within. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.